Today I'm going to show you how you could find high-grade emissions to get those rare engineering materials you need for your next upgrade. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Down to Earth Astronomy and to Elite Dangerous. I've been working on upgrading my Corvette, and therefore I've been collecting lots of engineering materials, and some of them can be quite hard to find. And in many of the cases you can either get them from mission rewards or from high-grade emissions. And today I'm going to show you how you can find these high-grade emissions and also how to find the correct type, because not all high-grade emissions are the same. So the first thing that I do is I go over to the site. It is Inara. It'll be linked down below. I hope you should know of this site already if you are into engineering. And right now, for instance, I'm looking for Imperial shielding. And I'm also looking for military, where are they? Military super something. There we go. Military super capacitors. Okay, so if we pull up the Imperial shielding, you can see here these are from unidentified signal sources, high-grade emissions. And there's a higher chance in Imperial systems. Great. For the military supercapacitors, also from unidentified signal sources, high-grade emissions. And here we have a higher chance in systems in war or civil war. So that's great. We have two of them we collect at the same time, because one of them is a faction and one of them is a state. The next thing I will do is I go over to eddb.io, again linked down below, and in here I would go for system. And then I will first go allegiance, and I will say we needed the Imperial shieldings and we had a higher chance in Imperial systems, so we're going to say that they're going to be aligned with the Empire. The second thing I want to search for is the state. Let's just go for war. And then you can type in your reference system, but just for fun, let's just say we are in Sol. And we'll go find system. Then you can either sort this by distance, if you just want the closest one. I normally sort by population, and then find one that's within an acceptable distance. I don't know if population has. It feels like it might have, but I'm not really sure. So go for something with a high population here. And of course, if I didn't have a very high populated system, I could go for the other civil war, try that. But now that I have my system, I just need to head there. So we are in system. And the first thing you need to do is you need to get away from the main star. And you need to get far away from the main star, actually. Let's just very quickly select it. And you can see here I'm currently 135,000 light seconds away. Because you need to get out into very deep space to get a higher chance of getting these high-grade emission data. The next thing you want to do, so just fly in a random direction, just keep going full throttle until you are above 100,000 light seconds out. Will take some time, but just go out and make a cup of coffee or something. Next thing you do is, it will probably look something like this. And you go into set filters here, and you select signal sources. There we go. And you will see everything disappears. You can just click reset filters if you want everything back to normal. But for now, just set the filters for signal sources. Okay. And at this point,
Frameshift drive charging.
We just have to charge up our frameshift drive, and we're going to get into hyperspace. Okay, so I normally try to keep the star, you can see on the radar, behind me, so I'm not going towards it, don't drift within that 100, and I know that I'm always going in the same direction. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure you control your speed, because you can see right now I'm going almost 800 times the speed of light. But you can only see these signal sources within 100 light seconds. Oh, sorry, 1,000 light seconds. And since I'm almost going 1,000 C right now, that means that because 1,000 in front of me and 1,000 behind me, that means I will only see these for 2 seconds. And then it will be gone. So there's absolutely no chance I'm going to be able to slow down in time. Then I need to turn around and find it again. It's going to be a huge mess. So what I suggest you do is you throttle back and you keep your speed below 100 C. So, for instance, now it's settling in at around 70 and a bit, pull it back just a little bit, because it will slowly increase. You can go pretty fast out here. And all you now have to do is you open up your navigations tab, which we just set a filter for, and then you wait. And eventually, a signal source, unidentified signal source, will pop up, and then we select it and scan it. Oh, just got one there. See, we got, yes. Okay, we're going a little fast, so we have to go take a trip around here. You can get other types of signals out here. You can also get degraded emissions and decoded emissions. But out here in deep space, this is definitely where you have the highest chance of getting these high-grade ones. So even though there are also other types of signal sources out here, this is definitely your best bet if you want to get these high-grade ones. So now it's just a simple approach. We're going to approach the signal source, and let's see what we got once we drop in. And there we go. You will see lots of debris in here, so be careful. Don't maneuver too fast, or you might bump into it, and if your ship's not built for that kind of thing. Okay, so in this case we got some military grade alloys. This was not what we were looking for, but still, they are very rare materials and they might be used for other upgrades, but unfortunately this is not something that I'm in need of. So, and I already got some in my cargo hold anyway, so I'm just going to leave this and we're going to move on. So there's a bit of an RNG in this, as you can see. Whoops. All about that not going too fast. There we go. There's a bit of some RNG in this. But this is definitely the most effective way. So you go into the Inara homepage and you find which type of system the materials you're looking for are in. Once you've done that, you go and find the nearest system or the best system with those specific conditions. You go there, get out into deep space, and just begin to look for high-grade sources. It's pretty simple. I hope you found the video useful. If you did, give it a like down below and consider subscribing to the channel. Also, it would mean a lot to me if you would consider becoming a Patreon and support the channel by giving a small amount each month. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in space.